Hey y'all, we're gonna make some lobster and crab pasta with Cajun seasoning today. I'm starting with a frozen lobster tail. It's easier to cut that way, and that's what it was available to me. I'm just gonna cut with kitchen scissors through the middle of the tail, pull it out, and chop them up in bite-sized pieces. Here I have my special gifted Dolce & Gabbana pasta. Feel free to use whatever pasta you like. This is penne. You can use linguine, elbow, whatever you prefer. Just not the big round tubes, okay? So we're gonna get that ready. All right, guys, so I have that huge lobster tail chopped up. I have a pot that is well loved. Don't judge. I'm putting it, guys, on a medium high, not even medium high, a little past, okay? I lightly season the lobster tail meat. My kids are like, they like the Cajun seasoning. I feel free to just use some Himalayan salt and pepper, sprinkled super lightly. You do not want to destroy your taste, okay? So I have that, and I just have some lump crab meat that I'm going to throw in there because my kids like crab too. And I'm just going to do the seafood pasta. I have my penne pasta. Use whatever pasta you want. This is some special pasta I actually got. It was either part of my Christmas or birthday, but it's Dolce & Gabbana pasta. It's really good, straight from Italy. You don't need to be fancy, but I figured if I'm gonna use it, I might as well use it with lobster, right? So anyways, I have a heaping scoop of some yummy scampi butter. Feel free to just make, butter and put a little seasoning. You can hear that is like nice and hot. I'm gonna move that butter around, move it around, let it melt. I'm gonna lower my temperature to actually medium. I kind of turned my pot on a little before I was ready. But what I'm gonna do is throw that lobster meat in, guys, nicely. It's giving me a little trouble. Just a second. All right, I got the lobster meat going. Guys, since it's not a full lobster tail, I'm just gonna get that, make sure it's butter. Think like, the places like Benihana and stuff like that, okay? So you just really wanna get it all evened out. I'm gonna turn my heat up back to medium high, okay? And just let the lobster cook literally for 4-ish minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes. Y'all see my pot, huh? I get attached to pots and I don't, always replace them. I have plenty of Le Creuset pots, and this is probably it's kind of time to let this one go, but like I said, I get a little attached. So what's that doing is it's giving, because it was so hot, giving it a little sear, but also kind of, you can see the moisture coming up, so it's kind of steaming it. So you kind of have the best of both worlds. You do not want to overcook lobster because it'll be then tough and disgusting. Lump crab meat, usually it's already cooked and ready to go. So you don't want to worry about that. You see how this is getting nice. I just have these tongs, so that's what I'm just using, for it. But you want to move it around. Don't let it overcook. That's the number one thing. But it's nice and happy. You just want to make sure all the little pieces of lobster meat get a kiss, okay? So like I said, we'll let that cook for about 4 minutes. This is quite a bit of lobster. That was a huge lobster tail. Shout out to my people at the Great American Seafood Company in Rancho Palos Verdes. Thank you, boys. Always giving me some good seafood. So I'm gonna let that go, and then you just want your lobster to be opaque, right? And then after it's heated up and cooked through, after about 4.5, 5 minutes, we're just gonna let that cook. And then right before I turn it off, I'm gonna add in my lump crab meat. I'm talking 30 seconds to a minute before, because this will be pretty hot. Like I said, you do not want to overcook lobster because then that ruins everything. Okay. What I'm going to do also, I'm going to leave it alone. I know I preach sometimes and do separately. I'm going to work on that, people. Anyways, I just want to make sure it's, you know, good but not overcooked. All right. And what I'm going to do is take another scoop of my butter and get ready to put in at the end. So then I'm going to put in 2 more scoops of, and my hands are kind of full, so I know about the size of the scoop. A little more butter. That's my scampi butter. You can maybe find, but this is scampi garlic butter. It's from Delmonico Foods. I got that at my seafood place. What I'm gonna do is hurry up and just put this crab meat in, and then I'll let it finish cooking for another about 30 seconds to a minute. All right, guys. Our burner, I just turned off. You can see Miss Seasoning herself, me, I didn't put a lot. So I'm gonna put this now, my tongs down. Obviously, feel free to just use this, you know, a wooden spoon. I don't like really cooking with metal spoons too much. And you can see why this pot has been touched a little too much with my metal spoons. All right, so this is warmed up. And what I'm gonna do is just go ahead. Now, you know, like I said, I don't like to over season because the seafood has such a good flavor. You don't want to ruin it. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump our pre-cooked pasta in, let it sit and marry for a little bit, and then just dress it with a little fresh parsley, and then you're good to go. Nice, simple, appreciative seafood. After you've plated your food, just go ahead and pour some drawn butter, melted butter over the plate, and it'll be perfect. Add a little seasoning if you want a little more, and enjoy this delicious, simple dish. See you later, guys. Bye.